Forget the videos of guys posing with rented Lamborghinis. You've seen them. They promised you thousands of dollars a month from some simple side hustle. But have you ever wondered if any of it is real? After 7 years in finance, and after losing thousands of my own money chasing quick riches, I had to find out for myself. So I put 5 of the most popular income streams to the test. I started from absolute scratch. No existing audience, no product to sell, no special advantages. It was just me, a laptop, and one single clear goal. Could I build a steady combined income of $2,000 a month? You're about to see the completely unfiltered results. You'll learn which of these hustles actually work, and which ones are a complete waste of your time, and which one, to my surprise, turned out to be the real path to building wealth. But you'll want to stick around, because 2 of these failed so badly, it almost made me quit the entire experiment. My name is Austin, and for the last decade, my entire world has been the financial markets. Trading, investing, analyzing. I've ridden the highs, and I have definitely felt the lows. But the single biggest lesson I learned wasn't about some hot stock tip or a secret trading strategy. It was about the incredible risk of having just one source of income. Think about your own life. Is your entire financial security tied to a single paycheck? Relying on one income stream is like standing on a one-legged stool. It feels perfectly stable, right up until the moment it isn't. So I went on a mission, not just for myself, but to prove that it's possible for anyone to build multiple streams of income. The internet is flooded with gurus selling you a dream from a beach in Bali. I'm not here to sell you a dream. I'm here to show you the data. I decided to test 4 of the most hyped up online side hustles: digital products, affiliate marketing, freelancing, and dropshipping. The 5th stream was my own core skill, trading. The goal was simple. Could these 5 streams reliably hit a combined $2,000 a month? So where does a complete beginner even start this journey? I began with the model that holds the most beautiful, scalable promise: selling digital products. We create something one single time, you can sell it an infinite number of times. There's no shipping, no inventory to manage, and the profit margins are nearly 100%. But what could a finance guy with 0 design skills possibly create and sell? I decided to lean directly into my expertise. Specifically, the painful mistakes I've made over years of trading. I created a simple digital product, a pre-trade checklist and journal. It is literally just a PDF document. It wasn't flashy, but it was designed to solve a very real problem for traders. I gave myself 1 weekend to create it using the free version of Canva. The perfectionist in me was screaming to make it better. But the goal was to test the idea, not to create a perfect product. I listed it on Etsy for $7. Why Etsy? Because it's a massive search engine full of people ready to buy. Then, for the first 2 weeks, absolute silence. Not a single sale. This is the exact point where most people would give up. But I found small trading communities online and started genuinely helping people, offering a free condensed version of my checklist. And at the bottom of that freebie was a link to the full $7 version. The first sale finally came on day 18. By the end of month 1, I'd made a total of $70. Then, something powerful happened. 5-star reviews started coming in. Etsy's algorithm noticed, and my checklist began climbing higher in the search results. In month 3, with 0 additional promotion, I made $480. The advantage? This model is incredibly passive once it gains momentum. The downside? The beginning is painfully slow and requires proactive marketing to get those critical first sales. After that slow start, I needed something that could bring in cash right now. That's the superpower of freelancing. It's the least passive method on the list, but it is the fastest way to get paid for a skill you already have. Platforms like Upwork and Fiverr are just giant marketplaces, connecting skilled people with buyers. I settled on offering a very specific service: financial proofreading for bloggers. I built a brand new profile on Upwork with 0 reviews. I decided to spin being new into a strength. A 7-year market veteran offering a special introductory rate. Get an expert review for a junior price. I started applying for small, fixed-price jobs. My very first job was proofreading a single blog post for $30. I didn't just fix the typos. I added source links, flagged weak arguments, and over-delivered on every level. As a result, the client left a glowing 5-star review. That first review was worth far more than the $30. It was social proof. In the first month, working about 20 hours total, I earned $400. By month 3, I was consistently clearing over $700 a month just from a few hours of work on the weekends. The advantage? It's the fastest way to turn a skill into cash and a huge confidence builder. The downside? You are directly trading your time for money. It has a hard ceiling and is not scalable. Now for the failures. First up, the internet's favorite dream, making money while you sleep. Affiliate marketing. The idea is simple. You get paid a commission to promote other people's products. I decided to skip the slow path of building a blog and go straight for paid advertising instead. I found a popular financial software I genuinely use, got my affiliate link, and built a simple landing page. I fired up a Facebook ad campaign targeting finance and investing users with a budget of $20 a day. The clicks started rolling in almost immediately. It felt exciting. But then I looked at the actual data. Over the first month, I spent $500 on ads. I got hundreds of clicks. The number of actual sales? 2. My total commission earned was $50. I spent $500 to make $50. That's a net loss of $450. In reality, it's a bloodbath. You're competing against expert marketers with enormous budgets. For a beginner, paid affiliate marketing is the fastest way to burn through your money. And now we come to the one you've probably been waiting for. Dropshipping. The business model that has launched 1,000 TikTok ads. The game. Find a winning product from an overseas supplier, sell it for a huge markup, and use paid ads to find customers. I found a smart coffee mug that cost me $15. The same mug was selling on other stores for $50. I set up a Shopify store and started running Facebook ads. On day 1, I got a sale. I made $50. But I had already spent $40 on ads to get that sale, and the product cost me $15. So on my very first sale, I had already lost $5. This became the pattern. Sales would trickle in, but my actual profits were negative. Then came the customer service emails. Where's my order? Shipping from the supplier took 3 weeks. One person received a mug that was broken in transit. I had to rethink my entire product selection strategy. After 3 months, I had spent nearly $1,000 on ads and generated $1,800 in revenue, which sounds great on the surface, but after factoring in product costs, refunds, and platform fees, my net profit was negative $150. The only pro? You don't have to hold your own inventory. That's genuinely it. A con? It's a high-stress, low-margin business requiring expertise in advertising, supply chain, and customer service, all at once. It is not for beginners. So after 3 months of this experiment, where'd about leave me? The side hustles were a mixed bag of modest wins and outright expensive failures. I was completely exhausted from trying to juggle 5 different projects at the same time. And then I had a realization. I had spent all this time and energy chasing these so-called proven online business models while completely ignoring the one skill I had already spent a decade building. The one area where I was already an expert, trading. I stopped everything else. I shut down the ad campaigns and I let the Etsy store run on its own. For the next month, I focused 100% on trading. But not like a gambler chasing a lucky break. I treated it like a business, using a strict, data-driven system I had developed over years of painful mistakes. And what happened? While the 4 side hustles combined were barely breaking even, my trading generated over $4,000 in profit that month alone. It wasn't a side hustle. It was my main hustle. And I had been foolishly ignoring it in favor of chasing someone else's dream. So I shut down the other ventures. The experiment was over. The lesson wasn't that freelancing or selling digital products don't work. For some people, with the right skills and passion, they are the perfect fit. The real lesson was that the gurus are selling a lie. Not the lie that you can make money online. You can't. The lie is that there's a single, easy, one-size-fits-all path for everyone. My path to real income wasn't in drop shipping a coffee mug from China. It was in honing and respecting the one skill I already possessed. The market was where I built my wealth. Not by trying to be someone else, but by doubling down on being me. Your path might be freelancing your design skills, or selling a digital product based on your fitness knowledge. The secret is to stop chasing shiny objects and look inward at the skills and expertise you already have. The next phase of my journey is documenting exactly how I scale my trading. So, if you want the real, unfiltered look at building wealth with a core skill, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. And for my day-to-day market insights and the strategies I'm using right now, join my free Telegram channel at Austin on Fin. Thanks for watching. Trade smart, find your own path, and I'll see you in the channel.